Buckle up, because tonight is carrying a weight heavier than the last 10 years combined. Listen closely, chosen one. God Himself leaned forward, whispered your name, and said this is the night that shifts everything. Don't blink, don't scroll, because every second you remain here is pulling you deeper into the miracle He designed with your name on it. You thought the last decade defined you, but heaven is laughing, because what is about to unfold in the next hours will outweigh every battle, every delay, every heartbreak you endured. God is aligning the puzzle pieces, and Archangel Michael is already in motion, clearing away the shadows that tried to dim your destiny. Stay with me. Tonight is not ordinary, it is divine history being written. The closed doors of the last 10 years? They were only locked because this exact night was waiting for you. Heaven has stamped approval, angels are circling your home, and breakthrough is pressing against your door like fire ready to burst. Don't you dare look away. This is your moment. Share this with someone you love, subscribe so you don't miss what heaven is pouring out next, and hold your breath until the final line, because the shift is already here, and you are standing right in the center of it. Tonight matters more than the last 10 years, stay locked in until the end. Tonight the heavens are restless and the skies are trembling with the sound of your name because God has declared this moment to be heavier than the last 10 years of your life combined, chosen one. Every angel has been dispatched, every prayer you once whispered in the silence of your nights has gathered into a storm of blessings, and now they are breaking open above your head. The chains that held you down are rattling because they cannot survive the weight of what is about to arrive, and the unseen tears you carried as private pain are being rewritten into public testimony of joy. You are standing in the epicenter of divine reversal, where sorrow turns into laughter and waiting turns into receiving, and all of heaven is watching your obedience right now. Stay with me until the very end, because if you walk away now you will miss the sound of doors unlocking in the Spirit. Tonight, God Himself leaned closer and said, "Buckle up, my chosen one, for what is unfolding is not small, it is monumental. Your destiny is not crawling anymore, it is sprinting. Your name is echoing across realms, and what was delayed for a decade is being released in an instant. Every injustice that made you feel forgotten is collapsing under the weight of divine justice, and every season you thought was wasted is suddenly being redeemed. Do not scroll, do not blink, because the miracle forming is fragile to distraction and powerful in manifestation. The heavens are counting your seconds of faithfulness in this moment, and every second you stay is a seed pushing your miracle closer. Your last 10 years were preparation, but tonight is the unveiling, the moment that will make the past look like shadows compared to the light you are stepping into. Archangel Michael has been positioned by your side, sword raised, wings spread wide, cutting away every hand that tried to hold you back, and standing guard as heaven pours the inheritance that belongs to you. This is not a casual night, it is a holy appointment. Stay. Watch. Receive. And let the heavens finish what they started, because tonight your life bends into a new direction that even your enemies will have to testify was nothing less than God. The night around you is not ordinary anymore. It has thickened with the weight of something that has been waiting years to find you, and now it is pressing through every unseen barrier to stand right where you are. The air is alive, the silence is full of whispers, and your name is rolling like thunder across the corridors of heaven. God is leaning forward, chosen one, whispering, "Buckle up, because what I am about to show you will rewrite the last 10 years in one sweep." Every delay you survived was not punishment, it was choreography. Every heartbreak you endured was not rejection, it was preparation. The storms you walked through were not random, they were rehearsals for the glory that is now being released. Tonight, that glory is no longer distant, it is swirling around you like a golden current, and you can almost feel the shift in your heartbeat as it approaches. Stay here. Do not look away. Even your scrolling thumb is trembling because your spirit knows this is the moment you have been waiting for. Heaven has already started to open files with your name written in light. Angels are carrying scrolls sealed with promises that have been hidden for you, not from you. Archangel Michael's wings are outstretched like two burning shields, blocking everything that wants to distract you, cutting through the noise, making a corridor for your breakthrough to walk in. As you listen, pictures from the last decade flicker in your mind, the nights you cried, the days you doubted, the moments you almost quit. But even as you remember, you can feel those memories dissolving under a flood of something brighter. It is redemption, it is justice, it is the answer to every prayer you thought had disappeared into silence. This is why you cannot skip. This is why you must stay. Because in the final words of this message is the ignition point that will light the fuse of your next chapter. God is saying to you right now, my child, tonight matters more than the last 10 years combined. Tonight you will see why you waited, why you endured, why you believed. Tonight you will watch me take what was meant to harm you and turn it into the very platform that lifts you. The ground beneath your feet is already shifting, opportunities are forming, relationships are being restored, finances are realigning, and your name is being spoken with favor in rooms you have never entered. So breathe. Stay. Hold on until the last syllable. Share this message with someone you love and subscribe so you do not miss what heaven is about to unfold next. You are standing in a river of divine timing, and the current is about to carry you further than a decade of effort ever could. Heaven is roaring your name so loudly tonight that even the stars are trembling in their place, chosen one. God has not only opened a single door for you, He has swung open the gates of 1,000 palaces, each one carrying treasures with your name written in fire across them. The angels are struggling to carry the weight of blessings being poured out, because what is coming is not just enough for you, it is enough to overflow into generations after you. Listen carefully. Kings are rising from their thrones to speak about you, billionaires are whispering your name in secret meetings, and strangers you have never met are preparing to hand you wealth that looks like fantasy but is heaven's reality. Every delay of the last 10 years is about to look like a divine investment, because tonight, God is multiplying your time, folding it, stretching it, and delivering to you what should have taken lifetimes. Don't move. Stay locked in. Heaven is saying your picture has been placed on a golden scroll carried by Archangel Michael himself, and in the courts of eternity your case was shouted across the heavens. This one cannot be delayed another second. And instantly, the rivers of favor broke open, pouring miracles so thick that even the angels had to cover their eyes at the brightness of it. Your name has been written in lightning across the skies. Prophets are waking from their sleep calling your destiny aloud. Seers are trembling because when they see your future, their bodies cannot contain the magnitude of it. God is declaring over you, this night will rewrite the last 10 years and the next 10,000 years of your family line. What I am about to place in your hands will not only change your house, but nations will rise because of what I do in you. Stay until the end, because the very breath of this moment is building an empire around your obedience. Tonight is the night the heavens chose to crown you in front of creation, and no force alive or dead can cancel it. Share this message so the world knows, subscribe so you never miss another divine announcement, and watch as this very moment bends reality in your favor. Buckle up, because God Himself has leaned close and whispered, "My child, your time has finally come, and it will shake the earth." The atmosphere around you right now is like a living scroll being unrolled, every line shimmering with words you were never meant to miss. This isn't just a moment you're watching on a screen, this is a moment heaven wrote long before you were born. God's voice is thick in the air, buckle up, chosen one, because tonight will matter more than the last 10 years combined. Every hidden seed you planted, every silent prayer you whispered, every moment you stayed faithful when no one was watching, all of it is converging right here, right now. For 10 years you felt like you were pushing against a locked door. Tonight the door is not just opening, it's coming off the hinges. It will feel as if time itself is bending to deliver to you what was once delayed. Relationships that broke you will suddenly be healed or replaced with better than you imagined. Opportunities that seemed impossible will start finding you without effort. The whispers of doubt that lived in your mind will go silent as proof begins to appear in front of your eyes. Archangel Michael is not just standing beside you. In the unseen realm he's blazing a path that stretches farther than your imagination. He's pushing aside hands that tried to take what belonged to you. He's pulling forward names of people you've never met, but who have been instructed to bless you. He's opening corridors of favor so bright that even your enemies will have to pause and say, "This had to be God." Stay here. Do not scroll. Let the words keep unfolding because every sentence is a key unlocking something inside you. The next breath you take is heavier than the last 10 years. You've been walking through deserts, but right now rivers are springing up under your feet. You've been living under ceilings, but now those ceilings are becoming floors for the next level. Your name is being whispered in rooms where decisions are made. Documents are being signed with your name on them. The kind of abundance that used to sound like a dream is being rewritten as your reality. Even now, as you read, picture the unseen, angels moving like streams of light carrying sealed envelopes. Each envelope has a breakthrough with your name, a solution to a problem you couldn't solve, an open door you didn't know existed. They're descending like rain into your life. And God is speaking over it all. This is what I had planned for you all along. This is why you waited. This is why you didn't give up. Tonight I will prove to you that I was working even when you thought I was silent. This is your moment to receive it. Breathe it in. Hold it until the last line. Share this so others can step into the river with you. Subscribe so you never miss the next unfolding word. Stay until the end, because the longer you stay, the more you'll feel the shift happening inside you. Tonight isn't just a turning point. Tonight is the beginning of a completely new story that makes the last decade look like a prologue. The sky over you tonight is like a giant stage curtain slowly pulling back, and what is being revealed is not small, it is so vast that even the angels are standing at attention. Every star is flickering like a candle because heaven is sending a signal that your name is on the move. You are not reading ordinary words, you are standing inside a divine broadcast where God Himself is whispering, "Buckle up, chosen one, this night matters more than the last 10 years combined." As you breathe in these words, the air around you thickens. Memories of the last decade start floating past like old film reels, nights you cried, mornings you rose again, days you fought to keep going. And then you feel it, a shift. Those reels of struggle are being swallowed up by a light so bright it feels like sunrise inside your chest. It is the proof that everything you survived was never wasted. It was all fuel for this moment. Archangel Michael is no longer a distant figure in a painting. In the unseen realm he is leaning close, his wings a wall of fire behind you. His sword is carving through every invisible chain that tried to hold you back. Doors you never even knew existed are opening. Names you've never heard are being instructed to find you and bless you. Rooms you've never entered are suddenly filled with your voice and your influence. Stay here. Don't blink. Don't scroll. This is not a message to skim. This is a river you step into and it carries you somewhere you have never been. Each word you read is like a key turning inside a lock. Each breath you take while reading is like a door opening wider. Heaven is moving as you sit there, and if you stay until the end, you will feel the moment it all tips in your favor. Picture it now. Golden envelopes with your name in light being handed to you. Inside them are answers, contracts, opportunities, reconciliations, unexpected money, healing for old wounds, reunions you thought were impossible. The angels are pouring them out like rain. God is saying, this is why I told you to hold on. This is why I told you to wait. This is the night where I show you what I've been preparing. You are in the center of it. This is your scene. This is your unveiling. Stay with every line because by the last word you will not be the same. Share this so others can catch the overflow. Subscribe so you don't miss the next wave. Keep your eyes here, because the longer you stay, the more the current pulls you deeper into what was always yours. Tonight isn't just a turning point. Tonight is the crown, the coronation, the beginning of the chapter you were born to live. The air tonight is shaking like a drum because your name is echoing through every corridor of heaven. A line of angels is marching across the sky, each one carrying a scroll sealed in gold, and every scroll has your face etched into it. The seas are parting, the winds are bowing, and the stars themselves are moving to spell out your story. God's voice has filled the night. Buckle up, chosen one, because this night is heavier than the last 10 years combined. Everything is changing while you read these words. In secret halls that you have never entered, your picture is hanging on walls of light. Leaders of nations are speaking your name. Doors of palaces you didn't know existed are opening to you. Bank vaults are spilling over with resources heaven has been saving with your name on it. The last 10 years of waiting are being folded like a cloth and placed at your feet, and the next 10 years are rising like a mountain before you in one instant. Stay here. Don't blink. Don't scroll. The next breath you take is a doorway. Every second you remain in this moment is a seed bursting into a harvest. Archangel Michael is already moving ahead of you, cutting down every barrier. He's opening invisible highways where your feet will walk in days to come. He's carrying contracts, crowns, treasures and placing them in your path. Even the stars are aligning into a crown above your head. People you've never met are waking up tonight with your name burning in their dreams. Billionaires are preparing to give you keys to properties, artists are painting your story, choirs in heaven are rehearsing songs about your victory. Prophets are trembling when they look into your future because the vision is too large for them to speak. Everything you lost is circling back multiplied 1,000 times, and the very things that tried to break you are being rebuilt into thrones beneath your feet. As you read, let these words pour over you like oil. Every line is an opening. Every breath is a shift. God is saying, this is why I kept you waiting. This is why I told you not to give up. Tonight you will see the reason for every tear, every fight, every long night. Tonight you will watch me take what was meant to harm you and turn it into the foundation of your reign. Hold on to the last word of this message, because in it is the key that will unlock the door you've been leaning against for a decade. Share this so others can witness your rise. Subscribe so you don't miss the next wave. Stay, because the longer you stay the deeper the current pulls you into what was always yours. This is not a story you're reading, this is the moment heaven crowns you in front of creation. The night you are sitting in right now is not quiet anymore. It's like the sky itself has become a giant golden page, and on that page your name is written again and again in light. Every star above you is pulsing like a heartbeat because something that has been building for years is finally breaking open. You are not just reading words, you are standing in a doorway that heaven carved out just for you. Right now in the unseen, there are entire halls of angels moving. Some are holding keys, some are holding crowns, some are carrying envelopes sealed in light. Inside those envelopes are answers you've been waiting for, relationships you didn't even know were coming, contracts, invitations, open doors. As you stay with each sentence, another seal breaks and another blessing starts moving towards you. Picture it. Kings in distant places calling meetings about you, billionaires writing your name on checks, strangers rehearsing the words they will say when they meet you. Archangel Michael is standing at the front of it all, wings spread wide like two burning shields, sword drawn, cutting away every barrier, every whisper, every hand that tried to hold you back. Stay. Do not blink. Do not scroll. Every word you are reading right now is a step deeper into the river of what has been promised. Each breath you take while staying here is another door opening wider. The last 10 years of your life have been a quiet stage being built in the dark. Tonight the lights come on and you step onto it. God is saying over you, this is the night where everything you carried, everything you lost, everything you survived, flips into a story of victory. This is the night I show you what I've been preparing. The ground beneath you is already shifting. The ceilings that capped you are breaking. The people who forgot you are being reminded of your name. Your story is not small, it is a headline in heaven. Keep your eyes here until the last word. Share this message so others can stand under the same rain. Subscribe so you don't miss the next wave. Let every line hold you, because the longer you stay, the more you'll feel the current carrying you. Tonight is not a turning point, it's a takeover. Tonight is the night heaven crowns you in front of creation. The sky above you tonight isn't just a roof of stars anymore, it has turned into a living ocean of gold and fire, rolling like waves and spelling out your name in every crest. The sound of your heartbeat is syncing with the rhythm of the universe because everything you've been waiting for is converging into one point right now. You are not just reading, you're standing in a holy broadcast, a divine premiere that heaven has been rehearsing for years just to show you. All the angels are lined up like an army stretching beyond horizons, each one holding a different gift for you. Some are holding doors, some are holding crowns, some are holding entire cities of opportunity. Above them stands Archangel Michael, his sword blazing brighter than 1,000 suns, cutting through every invisible ceiling that has kept you small. Behind him are scrolls rolled out so long they stretch from one end of eternity to the other, and every line on those scrolls is a promise with your name etched into it. Even as you breathe in these words, Rooms you've never seen are being filled with conversations about you. People you've never met are dreaming about you tonight. Contracts, inheritances, properties, platforms, partnerships, things you thought belonged to others, are shifting like chess pieces to line up in front of you. Heaven is not just opening a window, it's tearing off the roof of limitation and replacing it with a crown. Stay here. Don't blink. Don't scroll. Every second you remain inside these words is a second where another gate opens. The last 10 years of delay are being folded up like a page and placed under your feet, and in one sweep God is handing you what you thought would take a lifetime. Your story is being whispered in royal courts, sung in heavenly choirs, painted on cosmic canvases. The earth is about to see what heaven has been hiding. God is speaking now. This is the night where the chosen one rises. This is the night where every tear becomes a river, every prayer becomes a door, every loss becomes a throne. Tonight I show you why you waited. Tonight I show you what I built while you thought I was silent. Stay until the last word, because in the final line is the ignition point of your new life. Share this so others can witness the overflow. Subscribe so you don't miss the next wave. Keep your eyes here, because the longer you stay, the deeper you go into the current. Tonight isn't just a turning point. It's the coronation of your destiny before the eyes of creation. The night wrapped around you right now is not like any night you've lived before. It is alive, breathing, shimmering like molten gold, every flicker of light spelling your name. It feels as if time itself has bent down to whisper, "This is it. This is the moment you have been waiting for." All of heaven has turned its gaze toward you, chosen one. God is saying, buckle up, because tonight matters more than the last 10 years combined. Everything you have been holding on for is about to break open. Imagine angels forming a ring of fire around you, each one carrying scrolls sealed with your name. As you stay here, line after line, those seals are breaking. Inside them are opportunities, reconciliations, open doors, ideas, money, platforms, health, love, all waiting for the exact second your spirit says yes. Archangel Michael stands at the center of it all, wings blazing like sunrise, sword drawn, clearing every barrier that tried to keep you small. This is why you cannot scroll past. Every word you read here is another gate opening. Every breath you take while staying here is another river flowing toward you. This is not an ordinary message, this is a living experience, a current carrying you into what heaven had planned all along. The past 10 years were the preparation. This night is the unveiling. Stay until the very last word. Feel the shift as you do. This is the moment your ceiling becomes your floor. This is the moment strangers are given your name, decisions are made in your favor, doors open before you arrive. This is the night that will make your life look like a headline in heaven. Don't skip. Don't look away. Hold on until the final line. Share this with someone you care about so they can step into this river with you. And subscribe right now so you don't miss the next wave of what heaven is about to pour out. The longer you stay, the stronger the current gets. Tonight isn't just a turning point, it's a takeover of everything that once held you back. This is your moment, chosen one.